Hello world! Welcome back to another HackerRank Python challenge video. In this video, we're going to be solving Find a String. Let's get into it. In this challenge, the user enters a string and a substring. You have to print the number of times that the substring occurs in the given string. String traversal will take place from left to right, not from right to left. String letters are case sensitive. Okay. So, if we look at the sample input, right, we see A, B, C, D, C, D, C, right? And the substring they're looking for is CDC, right? And it's returning a count back of how many times the substring CDC appears in the sample input string, right? And we get 2, right? Because you have CDC here, and then overlapping that CDC is another CDC here. Now, they give us kind of a concept to start with, right? Where we want to use a for loop to start looping through it, right? But it's going to be a bit more in-depth with that, right? Because we have to literally check each substring in order going through the sample input, right? So, again, this is another function-based one where they have the main function blocked off, so we can't modify it. So why don't we go ahead and just start with our constraints, right? Because those are always pretty easy. So we're checking to see if the length of the string is not in range of 1 to 201, then print string must be inclusively between 1 and 200. And I should say string length. There we go. And then we're going to say exit. All right, let's get started with the actual logic on this, right? So we're gonna go ahead and start off with a for loop. So we're gonna say for I in range, right? We're not gonna loop through each character, right? Because we wanna use that index, and you'll see why here in a second. 0 to the length of our string, yep. Now, how are we gonna check this, right? Well, let's do some visualization here, right? So we're gonna definitely know we want to use some slicing here, and you'll see why. Let's say I is 0, right? So I is 0, and we want to get the first grouping, right? The first grouping of characters. So if we have string of 0, and let's just take our sample input of A, B, C, D, C, D, C, right? String of 0 would be A, right? Now, if we're slicing that, because we want to get the length, basically we want to check for this substring, right? In order to do that, we need to check the length of or we need to get a substring of comparable length to the one that we're checking, right? So that how's that going to be? Well, that's going to be string 0 to 3, right? Because that'll get us indexes of, that'll pretty much, here, I'll just write it out. That'll be ABC, right? Because remember, the second index inside the slice is always 1 minus it, right? So it's actually 0, 1, 2 instead of 0, 1, 2, 3, which would be ABC, not ABCD. So algorithmically, how would we get that? Well, we know if I is 0, right? Well, we can just sub that in with I because that's going to be our index, right? So 0, 1, 2. We need to slice by whatever the length of our substring is, right? So we just need to do the length of our sub str, right? And what'll that give us, right? Well, again, if we're taking string 0, 3, right? I would be 0, and then this would be 3, right? Now, that's not going to work every single time, right? Because in our next iteration, check it out. If I is 1, then that's going to be, length of the substring will still be 3, so it'll be 1 to 3, which will only give us 2 characters. We need to actually increment along, like, basically we need to increment our substring length along with our index value, right? So how do we do that? Well, we can just do I plus length of the substring, right? And then each iteration we're gonna get, you know, 1 to 1. Now it'll be 1 to 4, right? And then because if I is 1, then I plus the length of the substring, which would be 3 in our sample input, right? Would be 1 plus 3, which is 4. And then, you know, next iteration, 2 to 5, so on, so forth, right? So this right here is going to be what we want to compare to our sample input or whatever inputted substring there is, right? So why don't we go ahead and check that, because we know we can just compare strings with a simple if equals condition, right? So if string of I colon I plus length of the sub underscore string is equal to sub underscore string, of course, right? Then what are we doing? We're returning a count, right? So of the number of occurrences. So let's go ahead and define ourselves a count variable. Count equals 0, right? Then we're gonna increment our count. And at the end, we want to return that count. There we go. Cool, our sample test case passed. So let's go ahead and submit the code and see if all our test cases pass. Awesome. And that'll wrap it up for this video. If you enjoyed the video, drop a like and subscribe to the channel to show your support. Check out our Discord and Patreon links in the description box down below, and leave any feedback in the comment section down below. This is Almond Milk. Thanks for watching. Goodbye, world.